Hey everybody, so happy to see you today. How is everybody doing in this wedding boom that we are seeing right now? I know that this is something that, depending on the area that you live in and what has been going on with your market and your couples and everything like that. But I am telling you guys, weddings are back. If you are not seeing this in your wedding business, then one, it means we got some work to do, right? And this is you're in the right place for that. You're being able to focus in on your business and really trying to find some ways and trying out ways, new ways to be able to better connect with your couples, making sure that they know that you are available, that you have openings, that you're ready to serve them, and getting out there and being proactive in your business. This is the time, okay? We are seeing from so many markets that, more and more things are opening. Couples are excited about planning their weddings. They have been for a long time, but now they're ready to put those plans into motion. So today I do want to talk with you about the fact that, the secret, okay, the one thing that you can do that is going to help you to connect so much better with your perfect couples. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But the first thing I want to tell you is with this wedding boom that is going on and everything that is happening and all these couples who need you, okay, this is the time to focus in and reconnect with those, okay? If you have not listened to or watched the session on the three things that you need to be doing right now to reconnect and to kind of restart your wedding business. Okay, that was last week's session. If you have not done that yet, go back, listen to it, watch it. This is something that you need to absolutely do first and make sure that you are putting these things into practice for your business. So that way you are able to let these couples know that you are here, you are ready to serve them, that you have openings, you're ready to book, all of that, okay? These are so important. These actions are so important for you to take because it's going to help you to be able to move forward in your wedding business and to be able to take advantage of this wedding boom that's happening. And not only is that going to be good for you, but it's great for your couples because now they're going to be able to hire a wedding pro who is completely amazing at what they do. You making sure that they know that you are available for them and why you are the right one for them. Okay. And that's what we're going to talk about today is how you can let them know what one of the first and biggest things that you can do to let them know that you are the right pro for them. Okay. But if you have not done the three steps that you need to do right now to reconnect and kind of jumpstart your wedding business, okay, that's last week's session. You need to go listen to that. Okay. You need to go watch it because that is going to be extremely fundamental to reaching out to those buy later couples, the ones who put everything on hold and waited until, things kind of, shook out a little bit and seemed a little bit more stable. Well, a lot of markets are getting there if they're not already. Okay. I'll tell you here in Michigan, just today, the last of our mandates were lifted. And it's so exciting because it's like the capacity limits are lifted. Okay. There's no more capacity restrictions. There are no more mask requirements and things like that. Now, I do know that there are a lot of businesses that, in each state, again, there may be some restrictions on those based on venues, things like that. Okay. There may still be some things in place, but so much is available right now. And again, these couples are excited about their future. They're excited about their wedding, okay? And they need wedding pros who are showing that they are just as excited, that you are just as excited as they are, okay? So, how can we connect with these couples? How can we help them to understand that we are the right pro for them, to help them to know that we are here for them, that we understand them and everything? Let me tell you, this is the secret, and this is where it all starts. Anything that you do in your business, okay, whether it's from a sales standpoint, a communication standpoint, emails, posting on social media, calls, your website, 100%, you have to start with this foundational element, and that is you have to speak to them. And why you have to speak to them in a way that you're showing that you're making it about them and not about you. Okay. I'm going to repeat that. You need to show them that you are going to make this, that everything that you do, that you're making it about them and not about you. Okay. This is an area where so many wedding pros, maybe even you might think that you're already doing this, but I really challenge you guys to go back and look at your website, at your follow-up emails, your text responses, anything that you might have in place where you are connecting with them. See how many times you say the word I or me or my, okay? Focus on that and look for that, and then think about how you can flip that around and have it to say you, your, our, we, right? These words that are going to help them to understand that you care about them and what their experience is going to be, okay? Now, does this mean that we cannot talk about what we're good at or our years of experience or anything like that? No, that's not what I'm talking about. But we have to put it in the context and in the framing of how that benefits them, how those years of experience, that kind of secret sauce that you have that helps you to do your job better and to offer your service in a better way than any of your competitors. You need to tell them and show them why and how that benefits them, what it means for them in their wedding experience. Okay. So let me give you some examples of this so that way you can kind of, see how this comes into play. Because like I said, a lot of times we might think that we're doing this already and saying, of course, but there's ends up being a lot of assumption. There ends up being a lot of assumption in our writing, in our website, in our conversations with couples, where we say, I like to help couples who, are spontaneous and fun loving and exciting and all those kinds of things, right? We might say all of those things, and we might, say it in a way that I like to work with those couples. And we think that that is helping and that we're making it about them because we're talking about them, right? That is what I have seen in a lot of people's websites. And like I said, I really challenge you to see if this is something that you have done in your business as well. Look to your website and see if you say, I like or I help couples who are like this or who love this or whatever. Okay. Again, that's a good start. Okay. It's better than just saying, I'm I don't know. I'm trying to think of I'm Arizona's best DJ. Well, good for you. What does that mean for the couple? What does it mean for their experience and how does that make their wedding better? Okay. And this goes beyond the, who says, element. Well, who says you're Arizona's best DJ? Well, your couples do, right? But why do they say that? Because you did what for their wedding? These are the steps and the layers that we have to go through and work through so that way our couples understand that we get them, that we understand what kind of a wedding they are trying to put on, what their experience is. And again, this goes so much deeper than just saying, well, of course, they want a fun wedding. They want beautiful pictures. They want a venue that is, shows the natural beauty of the area or, very sophisticated or anything. Again, you have to go deeper than that and say, well, what does that mean in terms of what their wedding is going to look like, feel like? What are their, what are the pictures? What are those going to look like? We have to think about so much deeper than just the surface level things of, stress-free day, beautiful pictures, all-inclusive venue. Again, what does that mean for how the couple is going to experience it? This is what we have to think about. And these are the layers that we have to go through. And it all starts with knowing that we have to speak in a way where we're talking about everything that we do, we are making it about them and not about us. Okay. So let me go back real quick to that example because I don't think I closed the loop on that. Talking about, like, for example, I like to work with couples who do this. Okay. Well, how can we switch that around? So now we are putting it in a way where we're saying, what is their experience going to be like? We could say, are you a fun-loving couple who loves to do this, who loves the outdoors, who, has a passion for this, are you, madly in love? Are you, think about all of these things, these ways that these couples might describe themselves. Okay. And talk about, so then it might be, photography for, fun-loving, nature-loving couples, something like that. Okay. You know, that's one way you could take it. You could also say, like, I mentioned earlier, are you a couple who loves to do this or whatever? Well, then, I'm so and so, introduce yourself, and I create and talk about the experience that you create for them. Okay. When they can see, we have to make this obvious to them. And when they can see that you understand the wedding day that they're truly trying to create, and that they can see that you care about it from their perspective, when they understand and know that you get them, and you're telling them in those ways by saying describing them the ways that they describe themselves, and again making it about them, not about you and how many years of experience you have, how great you are at this, how many awards you've won, okay, or how many couples have hired you, or couples who love you. Talk about why and what that meant for those couples, what those years of experience means. Likely it means that that you don't have to, you're not guessing at this. You have a framework, a setup that it's going to make it so much easier for their day, because again, that that's what it is that they want. These are all things that your experience has provided you with skills that are going to do what for their day. Okay. These are the things we have to think about, is what are the things that make us different and unique, and that makes our wedding business better than our competitors, but then being able to translate that into what it means for their wedding. Okay. So that is my challenge for you guys today, is to go take a look at your website. First and foremost, that is the first place you should go. Okay. Take a look at your website and see how many times you might use words like I, me, my, okay? And see how you can flip those around and put them into the context of what that means for their wedding, what kind of benefit they're going to have as a result of the things you're saying about yourself, or that others are saying about you, okay? What is it going to mean for them? How is it going to make their wedding day better? And how is it going to improve their experience? Because when we can get this right on our website, in our social media profiles, in your Instagram bio, okay, in your sales conversations, in your, I don't know if you have a script or anything that you like to work with, any sort of notes just to kind of help keep you on track. Take a look at all of those things and see how you can flip these things around and make it so that it's about them and not about you. Okay. So that is my challenge for you today. Go take a look at those things, starting with your website, and then go through all your other communications and see how many times you might use that language and how you can flip it around to make it about them, not about you. I'm telling you, this is the start of connecting at a deeper level with your perfect couples and helping them to understand that you know them, you get them, and that you are the perfect one for them. Okay. So thank you guys so much for spending time with us today. And as always, we would love to help you out. If you guys could use a little help, just kind of getting a kickstart in your business, helping to jumpstart, restart things a little bit, and you're just not sure where to go, then this is a great time for, like I said, for you to kind of get down to some of the basics. But if you could use a little bit of direction in that, then send us a direct message. Let us know. Email us, hello@bookmorebrides.com. And we would love to be able to, we'd be happy to sit down with you for just a few minutes, do a quick strategy session with you, help you to point you in the right direction, so that way you can kind of get an idea of the road ahead, where you should go, what you should do next. And we'd be happy to help you get that kind of help. Okay. So thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you again soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.